start? Yeah, let's discuss the circle of Willis, or Willis circle. Willis circle, it's a blood supply to which structure?
Brain.
Yeah, brain. Which parts of the brain? We have, it's mostly to the anterior and medial part, because the posterior gets blood mostly from the basilar artery and vertebral artery. Okay, let's make our, which arteries makes the circle of Willis? Which? The vertebral? Yeah. We're gonna make here, we're gonna make it here. Yeah, good. This is arcus of aorta, aortal arch, and it has some branches. What are they? The first one is, yeah, it should be like that. I'm just dividing two. It will be a brachiocephalic trunk, right? Then it has which subclavian artery here? Subclavian? No, the right one. Right one. And this will be right common carotid artery. The next one will be the next branch of the LCC, and the next one will be left subclavian artery, right? Left subclavian artery. So we should, the first two branches of subclavian arteries are, what are they? Yeah, these two branches. Which goes up, it will be vertebral arteries. Yeah, vertebral arteries. Then we have two more. We have here the bifurcation of carotid arteries. They will divide into two. What are they?
External.
Yeah.
Carotid.
Let's make it here. Let's divide into two. External carotid and internal carotid. What's the difference? External, internal at the level of the neck. Yeah, there is no branches. There are no branches in internal carotid artery, right? That's why we are leaving external carotid artery here. We'll not draw it upper. And now we have here internal carotid arteries. Let's make it in order to give clear picture. So this will be going up two arteries, and they will go to fuse with each other, and they are going inside of which canal? No, before foramen magnum. They are going up right here. In transverse process, if you remember in the vertebra, there are foramens, right? They are passing all these foramens, and they enter the neurocranium, cranial fossa through foramen magnum, right? Here will be foramen magnum, and they fuse to form which artery? Right here. Yeah, basilar artery. And the vertebral arteries gives off back two branches to form here anterior spinal artery. Then the another branch, the first branch of basilar artery will be which one? Posterior inferior cerebellar. It's not cerebral, it's cerebellar artery. Posterior inferior cerebellar. The next one will be which artery? Yeah, the anterior inferior and anterior superior. So first let's divide into, we have posterior inferior cerebellar, posterior superior cerebellar, then we have anterior cerebellar artery. Is it clear? Then this will be anterior inferior cerebellar artery, the same to the second line here. Then we have which branches here? No, yeah, before superior, yeah, to the pontine, yeah, pontine arteries. And after the pontine artery, we have some small branch is
Posterior.
Yeah, which one?
Superior. After that, we have the superior cerebral.
Yeah, good. There's superior because it was inferior part. Now will be superior part. Superior cerebellar artery. Is it clear? Then after that, it goes up and it forms two big arteries. What are they?
Posterior cerebral artery.
Yeah, that's really important. It will be posterior cerebral artery. Is it clear? Then, the same time, we should bring two more our big arteries into the cranial fossa. What are they? They will be two. Let's make it in another color to make it clear. We are coming right here. It's going at the level of the neck. It crosses all the structures. Yeah, it crosses all the structures. It comes also right like that. Let's make it. It passes and it enters the cranial fossa through carotid canal in the which bone?
Carotid canal.
Yeah.
Sphenoid.
No. Temporal bone. They stop here and they fuse. It will give the first branch. It will be which one? Middle cerebral artery. Let's make it. Okay, middle cerebral artery. And between posterior and middle cerebral artery, there is communication, right? What's the communication? Yeah, posterior communicating artery. Arteria communicans posterior. Okay, this one. Then we have here another branch. It will be anterior what?
Cerebral.
Anterior communicating artery. Arterial communicating artery. They will form, they fuse, and we have here two more branches. This will be anterior cerebral arteries. Now our circle of Willis formed right here. This structure is located here. So the branches: anterior cerebral artery, anterior communicating artery, middle cerebral artery, posterior communicating artery, posterior cerebral artery forms our circle of Willis. Then we have some blood supply to cerebellum. It's superior cerebellar, posterior inferior, posterior. We have anterior inferior, posterior inferior cerebellar, and basilar artery. Is it clear? That was all formation of circle of Willis in the brain. Okay?
Posterior medial central arteries, you say?
Yeah.
Between the posterior communication
How about
arteries.
the veins?
Wings?